Hi, fellows. We are in the tournament, Billy Weekly 194th Deathmatch between cdrake222 as well as QC. They're both really good players, both of them at expert level, and they are they have agreed to let me stream their final. So today it's just me, but it's going to be an interesting game because we had to work to get a good time between the two players. QC is actually in Hong Kong at this time, and Cdrake is actually on West Coast. So, well, they're both to my west, but um, QC may also be to my east. Anyways, let's see how it goes. Now it's Drake's turn. Cdrake has got clothing, and that is a very interesting card. QC has mysticism, which is also a very good substitute for clothing. Let's see how the game goes. It's 9:02, and we are looking at a really cool game. Let's see.
902, depending where in the world you are.
Yep, Hong Kong and USA.
Somebody's not at 902.
Oh, C. Drake has got pottery, which is a really good card.
And clothing.
And clothing, yes.
Early. Early, that's kind of tough.
Ooh, QC has got, well, mysticism got covered. Let's see.
Yeah, we're gonna clothing and score as much as we can.
Yep, QC is drawing. Let's see, let me minimize my window and expand it so that we could see both players. There you go. Alright, now we can see both boards really good. So QC melded the wheel, which is a good card, and he has the castle majority, so actually he can draw. Don't move here. Okay, so Drake picked a couple of cards. And QC has the wheel, so he's drawing a bunch of cards, and he's got agriculture. So let's see, clothing. So unless he has a red card, which he does, of course, um, which is a great thing. Alright, so
So, second action you achieve, or you go ahead and score again. He scored again.
Cdrake has writing in his hand. Uh-oh, here goes monotheism and fermenting. Okay.
Now you can do pottery. Return that one.
That's writing.
Yeah. No, he can do pottery.
Yep.
Which he just did.
Mm-hmm. Great card.
Yeah, when you get that lead early.
QC is making full use of the wheel, and I mean, if Cdrake doesn't have a purple or a red in hand, he can just continue to do pottery, which is always great. Let's see. So a cool game between two really cool rivals. Road building, dangerous card, and Drake may be in trouble. because QC could always steal clothing and really mess him up. Yes, that's a good idea. Now, if QC happened to have a red card in hand, he could use road building and drop a red 2, which could be construction at this time. Drop construction on Drake's board and steal clothing and mess him up because then he'll have the leaf majority. Let's see. So let's see. Road building. Ah, currency. Yep. Ooh, map making. So he didn't want to leave a. Okay, let's see. Now Drake has two threes in hand. Problem with this move is that QC can actually do map making. Yep, and score fours. Right? Well, 3 plus 1 is 4. Now, C Drake is looking for maybe what's the red card? Optics. Optics could be useful. Or he could have returned a 2 using education and drawn a 4. That could also work. We're having a nice bit of thunderstorms outside. But the game is a lot more interesting than that. Well, I would have done map making first instead of drawing a 3, but oh well. Cedric is in trouble. He does not have road building, but well, medicine is always good. Now, I think QC's best chance is to achieve the third achievement, otherwise, um, I wonder if he's going to use tools. Yes, he is. And since he shares tools, let's see what happens. They both have a 3 in hand. Let's see if road building is going to get worked on. I'm still depressed about currency getting covered, but oh well, it's not my game, so let's see. Ooh, experimentation. Wow, that's excellent card to have. Navigation. Not only is clothing held inactive, but he also lost a 3. But agriculture does wonders. That game is going pretty good actually. Both of them have pretty good cards, and they are just doing the best that they could with the cards and their score and moves and stuff. Pirate code. Nice. Now Drake still has the lead in crowns, so he's gotten navigation. Alright, so now we're out of all 3s and 4s. Yep, and he can play his greens and get the lead in rounds. Yep, and now we're going to do pirate code, unless he does road building. And it is entirely possible that pirate code gets covered and banking gets stolen. I have a feeling both of these things are going to happen. Yep, let's see. Yeah, here we go. Pirate getting covered. Alrighty, Batman. So let's see. It's interesting how the situation keeps changing. Both of them are great players, like I said, and they just are doing a great job actually. Well, I have a feeling that cdrake could play his greens and yellows to the right actually, and he probably will. Now societies, societies could steal statistics. And let's see if Drake plays his yellows, it gives him one more crown and one more factory. So societies could actually work in QC's favor. And now, if he plays his greens, what's going to happen? What's underneath? Um, Banking is navigation. Okay, yeah. So playing his greens will also even the crown. Yep. But QC can probably match up the score value pretty uh, soon with this coal. But astronomy is buried way over there in the purple pile. QC is looking to see what he wants to score. Now, having agriculture is always useful. Agriculture as a top card is always super. So he got experimentation and tools. Hmm, interesting move. Now I know QC is used to playing real time, so playing this game as a one shot game like real time should not make a lot of difference for QC. And cdrake is well, he has also played real time for finals, so we could stream it. So oh, he stole coal. Interesting. Okay, now that would give him the fifth achievement. Yep. And clothing is ineffective. Now cdrake is going to play his reds as well, but the blues and purples, I don't know what he can do to play. Let's see. Now QC achieved the fifth achievement, H5. Let's see what we have over here. Oh, I forgot. Volume might not be high enough. I keep the volume really low. Sorry, guys. Oops. Alright, so translation, printing press, pottery. So if cdrake uses coal and scores his blues, he will end up getting pottery, which could actually, I mean, that would even out the leaf advantage. I'm wondering if he could use colonialism in order to get a 6 in his hand. The 3s and 4s left. We have education, so it must be, the 3 must be, what was that? No, I don't even remember which cards, because they're buried and I've looked at the um, list of cards in the piles too many times. Alright, so he draws and tucks canning. He scores medicine. Okay, interesting. And he draws a 6. That's pretty interesting deal. I think he just wants to get the next achievement by melding it, which could be vaccination, or it could be what's that card? Atomic theory, which would give him a 7 unless cdrake unless QC, yeah, steals it. And yes, it is vaccination. So QC melded chemistry. Now Drake melded vaccination and achieves the 6th. Okay, let's see. Now QC still has the advantage of leaves. He draws a 6 and he's going to, well, it's no use using classification because cdrake doesn't have anything in hand. Ooh, industrialization. Love that card. Now they are even with their crown and factory advantage, which means banking cannot steal it. Hmm. Now cdrake could actually use education to get a 7 in his hand, and since QC shares the card, leaf, sorry, the which one is that? The light bulb advantage. He could actually share and get a 7 in hand. Now he is sharing coal. Drake takes atomic theory, and he's looking to see what QC wants to score. Because QC is looking at all cards in piles to see on both players' boards to see what he wants to score and what the other player could score in order to not lose his advantage, because he is in danger from banking especially and vaccination. Ooh, he's going to map making, and he has not lost the leaf advantage, which is really interesting. Cedric scored translation and printing press, and now he's got pottery. And yes, he is doing vaccination, of course. So QC loses 7 points, but that gives QC the industrialization advantage, and that also means a monument for QC, which is a huge advantage, especially when you get the factories. Because explosives is not going to be much use. However, now this game is just going ping pong. I mean, at one turn, one player has the advantage, and next turn, a couple of turns later, the other player seems to have the advantage. So that's pretty crazy, pretty interesting game going on so far. That's what makes innovation such a great game, is that you never know what's going to happen. The tables could turn on you, and yeah, playing map making is not going to be a lot of advantage because there are a bunch of ones over there. But Drake has the eight leaves. He's going to achieve the seventh achievement. Okay, who has the sixth achievement? Okay, he's doing emancipation. So Drake is. Oh, they have the same number of leaves now because of the purple splay. Interesting. That's pretty interesting. Sea Drake is in trouble, I think. Let's see. What's he. What is his best move now? Ah, neat. Can he still do? Yep, he can do vaccination. Make him lose some score. So, like I said, it's just going to be, yep, monument, and he's going to get the crown majority. And I don't remember what were the sevens. There are two yellow sevens that have leaves. Sanitation and refrigeration. So let's see. Electricity, evolution, and combustion got tucked. Of course, there was nothing splayed, but he can still get a wonder achievement, I think. But I think he is probably going for industrialization first. And tuck three more cards. And who knows, he might actually get the leaf majority as well. I think QC is looking at his cards to see. Yep, there we go. There's wonder. Okay, so sanitation, refrigeration, railroad all got tucked, and the last tuck was mobility. So next turn, QC is going to get wonder achievement, which is all cards splayed either to the right or upwards. So let's see. Cdrake has his turn now. Does he have? He does not have the leaf majority. So he can actually probably draw an 8 or draw an melt an 8, yep, to save emancipation. Yep, because Cdrake has, well, he has 5 achievements already. He just needs the last one. He has the score and he has the card in hand, and he is just going to melt and achieve next turn. Let's see. Ah, mass media. Huh, neat. That's pretty dang funny. He stole a 1 and cut his 40 points down to 39. So um, cdrake cannot achieve now. That's pretty interesting. I mean, cdrake can actually share lightning, which I don't think QC is going to, because he's going to melt a card and achieve. Oh, he's going to wipe out QC's score. Mass media. Alrighty, let's go. Let's see now. He could lose 3, 5, 15 points. And he is going for the sixes, I bet, which is going to be 18 points off of QC's score. And if QC decides to share, that's 15 points off of cdrake. So yeah, just when you think that it's just one more turn left, the game gets more interesting. So QC decided to share. Yep. So he is losing. Drake is losing the threes. 15 points. And Drake is returning an 8 and probably getting rid of all those sixes. Okay, so QC's turn. I think he's going to go with chemistry or not. He does not have a card in hand to do agriculture, but even if he did, he still does not have a high enough card on the board in order to get an achievement. Well, he's missing chemistry. Oh, that's a good one. Wow, nice game. Perfect card. Nice ending. Congratulations, guys. Alright, and I misspell as well, as always. Alright, that is a very interesting game. Well played by both players. Thank you so much, guys. Alright, I am going to stop the stream and chat with them because we don't have the Zoom call, so it's just going to be a simple